Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Disney Countdown Show.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Hello and welcome to the final episode of this season. I am the Dapper Danielle and joined by the ever so magical Megan the Magical Millennial. Hello, babe.
Hello.
Good
morning.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know. I'm like sad but excited. And just yeah. You know what? I am ready. I am ready because I'm excited to talk about and reminisce on all the things that we have done on this show for season 6, which is really fun. Disney Countdown Show has been a good one this year, and I'm also very excited to start thinking ahead to season 7, because yes, we are coming back for season 7, y'all. If we haven't officially announced that, we can let this be the official announcement.
Yes, that confirmation for you got another season out of us, y'all. We're coming back. It's all
coming
good.
back.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
No, we're like Stitch. We just keep coming back. You can never get rid of us.
Oh my god. We're like the Stitch merchandise that just keeps coming back with a fervor and keeps coming back. I don't even think that's the right vocab word.
No, I think it's great. Yeah,
is that okay? But just keeps coming back and gets more and more unhinged every season that the merchandise comes out. You know, I think that just pertains to us too.
Exactly. I wish I could do Stitch's laugh right now. I'm so bad at impressions, but that would be like perfect. His maniacal little laugh.
Insert here.
Insert here if Chris wants to.
Exactly. But, you know, Megan, we actually have some statistics real quick if it was to wrap up and talk about here at the end of this year. Do you want to hear some of our numbers?
Bring on the numbers. I love math. Let's go.
Okay. So here's some data that we collected from this year. This is our 44th full episode of the year.
Gosh. Wow.
Dadgum. That's okay. A lot. And I remember when we were recording at the beginning of this season and we were just like, June's taking too long. And then I feel like we lost September and October. And now we're just like, wait, is Christmas tomorrow? Yes, because I put my tree up, by the way, y'all. If you're on YouTube, you can see that right now.
That's so funny.
And we have recorded and released 21 bonus episodes.
Wow.
So if y'all are going to be missing content and you're not part of the Patreon family, definitely go and sign up for the Patreon to get all 21 bonus episodes from just this season alone. So that way you can feel like we haven't left you guys, during this little break season that we're going to be going on.
Yep.
Which between full length and bonus episodes has equaled to 97 hours of content released this year.
Wow. Should we make it a cool 100, Danielle, and just do another one?
Well, we still have another bonus episode we have to do. And this doesn't include our virtual hangs either and the hours during our virtual hangs. So it's over 100.
It is going to be 100. Yeah, for sure. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. And our top 3 most downloaded episodes this year were, number 3 was Top 10 Spots at Disneyland Part 1.
Oh,
interesting.
Nice.
Number 2, this one makes sense, was Top 10 Spots at Disneyland Part 2 featuring Bob Gurr.
Oh, Bob. We love Bob.
But number 1, surprisingly enough, was Top 10 Disney Bucket List Items Part 1.
Oh, interesting. I can see that because I feel like a lot of Disney fans, we all have our bucket list when it comes to parks and experiences around the world, and I can see how people want to figure out, what else do they want to do, what's on their list, and I like that. I can totally see it.
And I think it's so funny. It really varies depending on the topics that are going on currently, what's happening in the world. And I feel like our music episodes in previous seasons have done really well.
Yeah, people like music.
For it to be specifically parks related stuff for the top 3, that is interesting. Again, the data is very interesting to go back and look at,
Yeah, love that.
Oh, this is another good number. We have been downloaded over 190,000 times.
1,000? That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. And in 2025, We have been listened to in 123 countries around the world.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank y'all so much for listening. Wherever you are, that is incredible.
It really is.
We love you out there.
So, like, even Megan was saying, like, again, thank you so much. This is, like, it's crazy just to reflect and look back on that data and just be like, wow. Like,
it is amazing. It's like we do this because, first of all, this is, you know, our jobs. And it's kind of like, it is, I don't want to say it's just day to day because we are very fortunate to do what we do. But you don't really stop to take a look every day or to reflect on like the people that you're reaching. You know what I mean? Because this is just what we do.
Exactly.
So, and I've said that before, and it's such really
a casual
nice
conversation between the two of us, and then
literally
to be like,
no, we're just
wow,
talking.
this many people,
right. We're just talking, and similar to like the content that we make, that this is like, you know, we just do it and we post it and it goes up, and then we have to move on to the next thing. It's like don't have time to reflect. So it's really nice to take this moment to just like actually realize the people that we're reaching. And again, thank you all so much for listening to the podcast. I met quite a few of you, just in the last week, that has said that you listen to the podcast, and it warms my heart. I will say that, I mean, yes, we post videos from time to time. Love meeting everyone who watches our videos, but when it comes to the podcast, I get even more excited because this is something we're very passionate about, and I just appreciate that y'all listen in.
And it's so funny because then these are the same people that, I don't know, when we are on doing videos, it's only that 3-minute content. And then for it to be, people are hanging out and listening to us for sometimes well over an hour just to yap about this information. It's just like, oh, they like listening to us. That's nice.
Right?
That's
week
nice.
to week. Oh my gosh, it is so awesome. So thank you so much. And this final episode of season 6, it's awesome. It's give me a nice warm cozy feeling around the holidays. So thank you so much.
Love it.
We were talking about the socials just now, and of course we so appreciate you following both of us on our personal socials, the Magical Millennial _ and the Dapper Danielle, but we also love and appreciate you following on our show socials. We are at Disney Countdown Show on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. If you haven't followed us there, please do so. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the show, this is your first time listening, we'd love a little subscribe button. Boop, press that one. And if you watch us on YouTube and see our smiling and early morning faces every week, hi YouTube fam, because we do post over there on youtube.com/countdown network. And just thank you for following us on the socials, as well as tuning in to wherever you get your podcasts every week.
You know, I was thinking, like, the YouTube fam really sees the most, like, morning, groggy, unhinged version of us. And then they hear it on the podcast, but then also to be able to see it of, like, the, hello, we're here, we're still waking up faces. You can see those over on YouTube. That is kind of funny.
I always wonder, because we do record in the morning. I think we've only recorded a handful of episodes because of time conflicts and scheduling things in the afternoon this year. And I always wonder, because I know that my voice is a lot lower in the morning. I totally get it. And I always think, like, oh my gosh, are they even getting my real voice? Because I swear, I'm like, right, I do feel a little more down here, and I'm able to get a little bit lower with the voice because it's just waking up. And then later in the day, and I watch my videos back, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I going into falsetto? I feel like it gets way higher.
So, like, our last episode we recorded happened in the evening.
Yes.
And it was so funny because even I got off the recording, I was talking with Dapper Mom, and she was like, well, how'd the recording go? And I said, it was good. Megan was, like, super awake. Like, she was really awake. And she's like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah. Because it's like, she's 3 hours behind me.
It's not 7 a.m. Yeah.
Right. So Megan's recording at 7 a.m. I'm recording at a easy breezy 10 a.m., which is still really early for me, and I'm barely alive. So I don't know how Megan survives. But yeah, this is usually the early morning game for us. So yeah, it was very amusing. So y'all go back and listen to the last episode and see if there's a comparison difference between our tone or our energy for the nighttime versus morning time. And yeah. I feel like
we do try our best. We did get more unhinged. I feel like I kind of went off on something. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the bonus episode that I was going off. Oh no, it was number 1. It was my Season of Light choice. Yes. Yeah, which I made a whole video about that I posted yesterday. But yeah, I always wonder if, because we try our best, y'all. We do record usually in the mornings. Let's peek behind the curtain. But we try our best to bring the most energy week to week because, I mean, this is stuff that we love talking about, first of all. We get to talk Disney and things new that are happening and then go into our personal list. But it is the morning also. Like it is for me. It is early. If the YouTube fam can like see right now, I have one light coming from my desk and then on the outside, it's getting all gray and a little dark. The sun does come up earlier than it did before. It used to be completely pitch black, like over the summer when we'd start recording. But now, because of the time change, it's a little brighter. But yeah, we do try our very, very best to bring it every episode. And in the bonus, we do keep you entertained, keep the energy high.
Entertained?
Are you not entertained? And we, of course, we have, that's why we have bonus episodes, because usually the bonus episodes are recorded either like afterwards, so when we're a little more awake, or straight up in the afternoon. And that's when we get definitely more Megan and Danielle unhinged.
Like really unhinged.
Yeah.
Our poor producer Chris doesn't even know where the conversation's gonna go. So
he has no idea because
keep you on your toes.
It's just from our brains. There's zero notes that we have. We just kind of go.
No thoughts, just words.
No thoughts,
just go.
It's like the filter. We remove the filter, and it's just a steady flow of thoughts and words.
Well, so again, those bonus episodes are going to be over on the Patreon. We do not have any new members for the Patreon this week. I mean, it is getting towards the end of the season. This is typical.
Yeah, that's okay.
But we have a great Patreon family over there. I know, I think Jay posted the virtual hang on the Discord for the movie night for the month of November, or at least for December, I believe. It's one of the two. We're going to start getting into the holiday movies over there on the Discord. The Facebook fam is over there communicating. There was a couple people I saw that were in the chatting back and forth over on the Facebook page. They're like, hey, I'm going on this day. If anybody else is there, let me know.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that so much. It's so great that our following and Patreon family have created this little great community, and they're hanging out with each other.
It's great.
We have a couple giveaways that are going to be happening over there, especially towards now that this is the end of the season. We have a couple things over there too. Yeah, it's been really good.
Even though we are taking a small break from recording episodes, of course, we will be back in 2026, which happy early new year, everybody. We will still be very much active over on the Patreon, and we will have the virtual hang in December. So don't worry, we're not completely going away. We do have... we love interacting with our fam over on the Patreon, our paid subscribers. That is something that we continue to do through the breaks. And of course, you are more than welcome to catch up on the bonus episodes, like Danielle was saying, because we have plenty of those. I cannot believe. So, okay, we had, what was it? What was the number? 66? Is that what it was?
No.
44. 44 plus 21, 65 total. That's amazing. So we have 65 episodes this entire year for you to go back and listen to. And again, bonus episodes are very, very fun. And I think that should put you through the new year until we come back for season 7.
And I know there's a lot of y'all that are like, took a break and then you came back and now you're back up and listening. You have a bunch of content. You got to get back, go to the back of the line, restart again and re-listen again, and you'll be ready. It'll be fine. Don't some of you have Disney marathons you're training for in January?
Hey,
have you been training for your Disney marathons?
Yes, that's right. Any Run Disney fans up in here? Woo! Oh my
you didn't sign up for any of them, right?
I'm signed. Oh no, I'm totally signed up for the January one. When is that?
Here in Florida?
No, sorry, not the marathon. No, I'm sorry, Disneyland, because it's the last one. It's the last one that we're able to do because they're going to get rid of them again for construction.
I was about to say, babe, are you coming down for like 2 weeks in December and then you're going to be back a week later?
Back around. I know, right?
I was going to be like,
that's crazy.
That'd be a lot.
The only time I think I'm ever going to do the marathon weekend again is when, and this is something that has been agreed upon by myself and my running partner Jackie, who I did the Dopey with in 2022. Right. Is we might, and this will be like the last thing I ever run. We might do race and a half, Goofy's race and a half, because that is the half marathon and the full marathon. 4 days of waking up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. even, is a thing that no person should have to do. to run.
The people that do it on purpose I do worry about them
so much. No, I admire it so much. And I take a look at like some of our friends who post content, like Michael does Diz. Let's use him as an example because he is just, I mean, he's wonderful, so nice. And he is just a ball of pure energy. And so he can get through every single day without and look amazing, right? He's smiling. He's like, he does the whole thing. He finishes the entire thing. The dopey I'm talking about. So the 5K, the 10K, the half, and the full 4 days in a row.
Right.
And then he turns back around and does the Disneyland one, the challenge, right? So I think he does the 5K, the 10K, and the half over here. Right. So he does his coast to coast 7 races and still finishes it all. I don't understand it. The amount of illness that I felt after the dopey in 2022 is you can't even compare it to anything.
The amount of illness I feel anytime I have to wake up before 7.
That's right. Right? Like, and with the time change and everything from California, it's just not doable. Right. And I mean, we did it. I crossed the finish line every race, but it was just, I mean, it definitely
or even
nearly took me off this earth.
Who is it? Our friend, let me make sure I have the username right. Spencer Fines.
Yes, Spencer. Yes,
Spencer. Yeah. Y'all. I love his content, and it's so funny that Dapper Mom has met him and here recently, and his girlfriend, and they were hanging out, and Mom is so funny. She doesn't like. Oh, what is it that he always gets? He gets the. Oh, what is the coffee cocktail?
Espresso martini.
He's the master of the espresso martini.
He is.
Mom doesn't like espresso martinis, but she wants to try them just because of him. And
because he's in search for the best one. He was. I think I haven't seen too many espresso martini videos. Maybe did he find it? I didn't see the one where he found like the best one.
He's always testing it. I think paddlefish, is the general consensus of like one of the best ones, or Raglan Road, one of the two. It's over there in Disney Springs.
Okay.
But there's definitely some that are really bad over there too. It
was sure.
Maybe unless Disney Springs was the one or Raglan was the one that was bad. I don't know. No, there was one that he specifically talked about being bad, and the restaurant offered him to come back and said it was an off thing, and he's like, I don't know if I want to.
Oh my God. Oh no, because to be the worst one on the list that's not great.
Right? And I'm like, good for you, Spencer. Anyway, but Spencer has been doing a lot of the Disney marathons here in Walt Disney World, and bro finishes in the top 50.
What?
Did you not know this? Like, here, the last marathon that he did, Cole and Kaylee went and woke up early to support him. They barely got to the spectator thing to even see him finish.
No way. So he's sub 3:30 then for the marathon.
Literally, yes.
That's crazy.
Last time he either finished right under 50 or right at 55, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
He gets there, and then we hang out with him, and he's just trying to warm back up and trying to get the blood going in his body.
It's cold in January. Yeah.
Right. And then we're waiting for all of our other friends in the last corrals to finish. So we're there all morning when we go and support. So I will definitely be there trying to support in January because we know Spencer will be running. I have a couple of old work friends that will also be running. So I'll be out there cheering them on. And
it's a time
dying from being awake.
Right? It is something else. And because you're running for hours, right? In the morning. So the park's open. You could go on Expedition Everest if you want to in Animal Kingdom, because that's about the time when the park opens. You usually get there by then. And it's something else. It's definitely an experience if you're ever interested in doing it. It's for sure, very memorable, I will say. But I'm excited. So I'm luckily doing the last Disneyland one that I got in the half marathon, and then I'll be there for Springtime Surprise, which is only a 10-miler in April. So I'm excited for that.
Okay. I feel like that's a little more doable.
Oh, way more doable. And by mile 10, when you're doing a half marathon, mile 10 is kind of like the point where you're like, oh my God, can this please be over? So, and then it is over.
Right.
10-miler. So I'm excited for it. I've never done a 10-miler. Looking forward to it.
You see, I can handle a 5K because I keep just telling myself. So random fun fact, y'all. If you start over at Cirque du Soleil in Disney Springs and you walk the length and take the longer way around from Cirque du Soleil all the way over to Rainforest Cafe and then back to Cirque du Soleil, it's equivalent to a 5K.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
I had to do that when I worked in Disney Springs when you were all the way over on the west side and then somebody needed something over in Marketplace. And so you're just booking it, trying not to get stopped by people. And you're looking down the ground and you have your radio in your ear and you're like, I need to go.
Wow.
So I was like, if I can do that, I can handle a 5K. So and some of you shopaholics, you do that anyway whenever you're here in Disney Springs. So I believe in you.
And you don't even know it. That's amazing. I did not know that. Okay, so that's 3 miles right there, people. There you go.
Yeah. Just forward and back.
Crisp 5K in Disney Springs. I didn't think about that next time. I'm like thinking about things like in videos that I want to make, and a lot of them are like workout related. I kind of want to do like
when you're here in December.
Yeah, and also in land a little bit too, because I went with my parents 2 nights ago, and they came a little bit later. My dad's now a magic key holder, so my mom's been like, bringing him along to get her steps in and go and have a drink or some food. And they wanted to do Adventureland Treehouse because that's what they did the time before to get their steps in. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go to Adventureland Treehouse. Y'all, there's never anyone over there because first of all, it was also 10:30 at night. No one does it at night,
right?
And we did it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, you could totally just do this 10 times without a ton of people there, and it would be like a good little 10 or 12 minute cardio
because you're
sesh.
Completing a destination, right?
And
so you're
exactly.
accomplishing a goal to get up and then come back down, and then so you're using. Actually, you could time it right to the Swiss polka music that plays in the dining room.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would be interesting,
right? Or. And I want to take this as I want to take it as an opportunity to make this video to let people know that Tarzan's Treehouse had a completely different direction than Adventureland Treehouse. People, you don't enter on the left side of Adventureland Treehouse. You have to enter on the right side. If you see 0 signs facing you, if you're unable to read anything as you are walking forward, you are going the wrong way. And I actually heard someone, I held my tongue, everybody. I held my tongue. And I was like, because there's literally, we saw 3 people the entire time we were there. And, but these people were coming down the opposite direction. And it's a narrow staircase, right? So you had to go around them. And the woman, the woman was like, did we go? She's like, right. The woman was like, did we go the wrong way? And whoever was with her was like, no, we didn't. I was like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're supposed to go where we're going. So I want to take this opportunity to let y'all know where to enter on Adventure Treehouse. Because yes, it is the opposite direction of Tarzan's Treehouse from pre-COVID days. So, anywho's, that's my little...
That's a great PSA though.
Treehouse rant.
Or even you could do a good comparison would be walking from, like the downtown Disney entrance over there by Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah.
And then you walk that from one side to the front gate. And I loved when I first went and people complained that they didn't love the walk from Disneyland Hotel to the front of the gate. And I was like, guys, it's the same length as the back of the Epcot parking lot to the front gate of Epcot.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Like at the park. Yeah.
At the park. And like, giving that example, people are like, wait, what? Yeah. But you have shopping and things to entertain you along the way. Or you just hop on the monorail if you didn't want to walk that.
We have monorail. If you want to start your day in Tomorrowland, she's right there. Mm-hmm. And she'll drop you right off at Autopia.
I did that actually my last time I was there. I was killing some time. Yeah, what was that? I was flying out with my brother. The rest of the family left. But I wanted to go double check merchandise. So I hopped on the monorail from Disneyland because I dropped brother off. That's what I did. Dropped brother off. Was that what I did? Okay, no. It was the Oogie Boogie night. The night we went to Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah.
Dropped brother off at the Disneyland hotel because he was working virtually. And then I hopped on the monorail. Use my little entrance to go ahead and because I still had a reservation for Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, no, I need to make my way back to I was walking back down to Courtyard where we were at, and I was like, you know what, hop on the monorail, save myself a couple steps, and then I walked in reverse through the shops out of Disneyland to double check the Halloween merchandise, make sure there wasn't anything I wanted, and then walked back to Courtyard and then walked back. It was good time. So yeah, it's doable, but it's not that big of a deal, y'all.
Which, yeah, lots of walking for us, but luckily it is smaller spaces. It is a shorter distance, or equivalent again to from parking lot to main entrance in a Walt Disney World park.
Right. So. Or you know what? That could actually be really interesting content, Megan, is how to prepare a Disneylander for Disney World.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
And like walking comparisons. If everybody's like, oh, Disney World's too big. Well, if you walk this, you do the same path, it's equivalent to doing this.
Yep. Okay. We're doing that. That's what we're going to prep for. So I got to do land first, and then I'll do world when I'm over there. Okay. Walking comparisons. Man.
How to prep a Disneylander for their first trip to Disney World.
Got it. It's in the ideas.
See, I need to do the reverse for prepping a Disney Worlder for Disneyland.
It's just different because
it is different.
Yes, it is smaller, but it could be. It's just you still have to let the people know because they can get confused.
And I feel like after my experience in Dollywood, which was good, I posted some. I have like one or two more videos I need to post. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. And I have a ton of photos. I got some really cute Christmas photos in there too that I got to post. But because the expectation was that Dollywood, everybody there was a local or had been before, and then to have come in and been like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to really refocus some of that content for when it comes to Disney World.
Yeah.
And also for Disneyland too, because Disneyland has that same mentality of Dollywood of, oh, you've been to Disneyland before, right? Like, you know what you're doing, right?
Right. Because we're the locals park. Yeah.
The locals park. And just reminding people, no, that's not. This is how to prepare yourself mentally for it. This is how the things to look for and points of reference to be able to help you. So I think that would be good content too.
Totally. Now that you were thrust into the newbie of a theme park,
I was not the map.
Right. And definitely remember what it's like to be totally new to an area. So,
which is amazing. And I feel like sometimes as theme park content creators, we kind of need that to remind ourselves.
It's almost like we need some sort of humbling thing. Yeah.
Right. To be like, okay, just because you did the content 4 years ago does not mean that your new followers or new people that have found you know this content.
Exactly.
So what can I provide? Even though it might seem like old information, it's really not old information because it's new to all these different people.
Right. Oh, I still get comments saying like, what are your top faves in the park? And I'm like, oh man, I did that video like 3 years ago, but I guess I could do it again.
Or like whenever I talk about Orangebird, I'm like, my son.
Those. Yeah.
And people are just like, why do you call him your son? And I'm like, oh, you're new here. You don't know the lore. Okay.
You just found me. Okay.
You just found me. See, I got to do another update video of that too. Gosh. See the list.
Another thing that we reflect on.
The content list is just growing.
I know. It is. It is growing. It's like I check my weekly list on things I want to do, and then as I add things, I'm like, oh man, this just got way bigger than I intended. Okay.
Well, or if you can't overthink the content either, because if you overthink it, it's not going to do well.
Oh, sure. No, anything you overthink or spend too much time on flops, especially in this season.
Accidentally film about AI art or AI slop in Marshalls, and that's the one that gets 5.3 million views.
Because that's how it works. Yep.
Crazy.
Gotta love it. Well,
we do have a little bit of Disney news.
We do. Let's do it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this
Disney news. Did you see this pricing thing that Deadline posted?
Oh, hang on. I saw
Did they already do this in Disney World, or is it just they're bringing the Disney World mentality to Disneyland? I thought we already had this.
I thought we had this as well, but I guess no. This is news. Okay. At least as of November 19th, when this article is published. Dynamic pricing at domestic theme parks as the company looks to boost incremental revenue. We're actually investing in creating dynamic pricing, says.
We already have this.
CFO Hugh Johnston. I imagine, is this for us specifically on the West Coast?
Maybe, because Disney World, I know, has definitely had this. And what they're talking about is changing the price point of a ticket. Instead of making one base price, they're talking about making the price different per day based off of busyness. Or so like if you want to come during peak season during Christmas week, it's going to cost you $250 or $200 versus like the normal $175, right?
But how does this work when you're planning a trip?
Well, so you would block out your dates. So you go in and you're like, okay, I want to go to the park between this time and this time. It's really more for the single day people instead of the multi-day passes. Annual pass holders, it doesn't really matter. But really, no, it's forcing people to become annual pass holders. That way it's one consistent price instead of these varying dates that fluctuate. Because it can get crazy. You're paying annual passes prices if you're coming during the week of Christmas.
And so would it be better then? Is it more advantageous if you plan in advance and get your tickets ahead of time because maybe those dates are going to be busy? Like during
it's all based off algorithms anyway. It's based off of previous year's data of when was the busiest weeks. They are going to use
previous year's data to determine the price. Okay.
To determine the price. And then it's actually smart because then it's not really that smart. It's forcing us to no longer have a slow period. And that's where I'm like, this has already happened. We already have this in Disney World, unless Disneyland, this is new. But
Land, I believe this is new.
Okay.
We've used, it's like always, the 0 to 7 tiers, and that determines, the price. Yes, during the, let's say you're coming on August, I don't know, 18th or something, when school starts. That's usually a tier 0 day.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's 109 or something.
I don't think we do a tier system. It's just based off of how many days you're buying, because it is cheaper to buy multiple day tickets versus just a single day ticket.
Right.
So if y'all are here, you're spending the same amount of money whether you're here for 1 day or 3 days. So you might as well be here for 3 days.
Yeah.
And it does fluctuate depending on the holiday week, off holiday week. And it's making more people come during the off holiday weeks. And so there's no longer a slow time. And we've been this way since post 2020.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's confusing, y'all.
So World has this. This is definitely something that Land is trying to implement. Okay. All right.
Right.
Got it.
But I think because Land is a locals theme park, like what we literally just talked about, I don't know how well this will affect, or if it will even affect Disneyland, unless they're just trying to make these subtle changes in the long run. But I don't know. Very, very interesting.
Very interesting, you guys. Well, this is, if you want to look it up, this is the Deadline article that kind of gets into it and talks about kind of, I guess, a little bit more of the reasonings behind this and what exactly this means for ticket prices moving forward. So very interesting. We have a lot of new things coming to Disneyland, and they are trying to find ways to fund it. Let's just say that.
Absolutely. Well, they could have funded it by not doing this next thing. Well, we kind of alluded to this the last episode.
I know, we did. We did talk about this for a second. Yeah.
So this was, I did not realize though, it was, okay. So y'all, this is Bob Iger said during an earnings call, so this is the quote from Bob Iger. The other thing that we're really excited about that AI is going to give us the ability to do is to provide users of Disney Plus with a much more engaged experience, including the ability for them to create user-generated content and to consume user-generated content, mostly short form, from others. So what's interesting about this, though, and a little bit more about this, is Disney sued one of the really big generative AI companies that was creating, like, you know how you could
recently
saying how it's the same people that made like, oh, Ghibli-fy yourself, right? Or Pixar-fy yourself.
Yeah.
So Disney was angry that they weren't getting a cut of that.
Right.
So they sued this company and basically said, hey, take it away. It wasn't necessarily for product integrity, which is what I was hoping it was for.
Yeah.
It was because they weren't getting a cut of it.
Yeah.
And
which is what secretly the real reason behind these things.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But now they're going to take that same stuff, that same AI generation, and they're going to use that for short form content within Disney Plus. And I don't know. This is where I'm really hoping that my video that's sitting at 5 million views, right? Maybe I need to make another one talking about this.
You should. But seriously, do a little follow up.
Exactly. And why, like, do a follow up to that and talk about this? Because I'm getting so many people, like really big content creator celebrities are liking and seeing this video now, and they're even resharing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this is really cool. And I'm just hoping that somebody in the Disney office is seeing this. And they're like, oh, this is normally a Disney content creator. Why is she talking about this? Oh, people aren't liking this? What do you mean? This video has millions of views and people are talking about how much they dislike it, and that's why they're resharing it. Huh? I don't know.
AI in the art space, and this is what I mentioned before, I don't like it. Don't think it's great because, first of all, the product, right? The result that you get from it, I don't think AI has the capacity to do the same thing as an actual artist does. Number two, jobs, right? Replacing a person with an AI software service, actual chatbot or whatever, is very, very problematic. And I do not like that. So, and y'all, yes, the reason for this is because Disney wants a cut of the money that certain AI companies and brands are making.
Right.
So that's the reason for this, to say, and I don't know what's going to come of this, what they're planning on doing with it, but I don't know. It's just,
you could have left it at the first sentence and been like, based off the first sentence that he said, it could have sounded like, oh, he's creating something with an algorithm to try to give you exactly what you want. And I'm like, okay, I could get it with an algorithm, like, because we're already inundated with the AI algorithms. There's no escaping it.
For sure.
But he could have not said the second line, which was talking about the short form content, and that's what people are having a problem with. But then it's also the maybe it's also just the out of touch CEOs, And this has happened in NFL and actually ESPN and NFL. You heard this news too, right?
Oh, no. What happened there?
So the NFL does a ad at the beginning of every season, right? Last year it was filmed. It was very documentary style, and it was talking about the love of the game and bringing these people together in these different cultures and supporting community, right? Well, this year they brought in a ton of different influencers that were real, but they were in AI generated crowd spaces and float stuff. And so it was a mix of these two things, and the NFL CEOs made a statement saying how it was groundbreaking technology and bringing the two together. And people are like, no, you literally are going against what you said last year of it bringing people together in a human experience, in a communicative experience for the love of the game. And you're going against that and creating an AI generated crowd instead of filming real fans. And so it's just, they're so out of touch. They don't understand the people's want for community. And I think this is also, y'all, I'm getting on a soapbox right now. I'm on a really tall soapbox right now.
Yep.
And then I think that's why our podcast does so well, and that we have built this community over on the Patreon and over on the Facebook also, and on our own personal socials, is because we are trying to form this community and talk to people in a very real way and form a community around something that we are already fans of.
Yep.
And then that's why it's successful. Why we've been in this game for so long. How many seasons are we on already, Megan? This is our 5th season.
We're
going into our
5th
6th
season. Yes, going into 6, 7 overall. Mm-hmm.
And it's because we're not creating this fake AI generated community. We're realizing we're trying to connect very organically with people.
Right.
And we're trying to do that also in our regular content. So
I don't interact with a ton of people who support AI, especially in the art space. I know that there are people out there who do and think it's, revolutionary and will help us and like be beneficial. But I stand firmly in the fact that I feel like it's so counterproductive in the art space and harmful to society. Again, let's keep it in science and technology. Let's just keep it over there.
Just keep it in my spell check. I don't want it anywhere else. I just keep it in spell check.
That's all I want it for my art, right? When I'm writing. That's fine. But I don't know. I just feel like what are these CEOs, what are these top dogs thinking when they do something like that? It's like, nobody wants this. Do you not know that your consumers and your employees do not want this? Are you that out of touch? But I guess so.
The Gen Alpha. This is we're really veering off topic, but Gen Alpha there's a girl that's created a digital phone that it plugs into the wall and it connects to your real phone, but it's a landline. So you can't look at a screen. And like, they're bringing back the landline. They're bringing back what we had in the late 90s, early 2000s, and they're disconnecting from the screen because they are missing out on real organic community. And it's part of the loneliness epidemic and all this other stuff that all these other people are saying. And the loneliness epidemic of they're claiming all these things of, people are so lonely, they're not finding community. Well, you're not helping by doing generative AI.
Yeah, fake stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're not talking about the male loneliness epidemic. That's a whole nother conversation. You can go to my Patreon to talk about that. But
that's on the personal socials Patreon, not on the Disney Countdown one.
That'll be for a different conversation. But yeah, it's crazy how the more access you have to things and technology, the lonelier you are. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like, you really feel more isolated when you have everything at the palm of at your fingertips, right?
It's true.
Because you just don't feel like you have to connect with other people, and that's sad. And like, luckily, as millennials, we did grow up before the age of all this technology.
I was taught on both a CD-ROM and a floppy disk, y'all. I am part of that generation. I know some of you have never even seen a floppy disk before. Do you even know what that is, or what Do you know what a VHS is?
Have you seen one in real life? Those vintage things?
A camcorder, a digital camera, not your phone. Oh,
see, as much as they make fun of us, it's because they want to be us. All these things are coming back.
I need
from
to
our
come
generation.
down off of the soapbox, and we got to refocus on Disney.
Sorry. Anyway, that's our Disney news. As we're talking about generations and AI and community, it's a lot of people. Basically, we're not for this, and y'all know that.
Exactly.
And it definitely shows how out of touch CEOs are these days. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Oh, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is sold out this year. Wow, Danielle. So it's done.
I talked about the last episode of like, you know what? If there's a ticket available, maybe I need to decide if I'm going to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
This
answers the question. I'm not going.
I guess we're not going. Okay.
Somebody gives me a ticket.
I'm so excited for Jollywood. I can't wait. But I hear this Christmas party is amazing. I hear it's fun. So congratulations for everyone who got a ticket. But it is sold out for this year. And on that same note, Danielle, I was looking at, so the other day when I was with my parents, we walked past Storytellers Cafe. And guess who's right there next to the window? Scrooge McDuck in his cute little top hat.
And he was meeting in DCA?
He's meeting at Storytellers Cafe because of the Christmas Carol feast, the dinner.
Oh, that's right.
We have a Christmas Carol feast. Scrooge McDuck is in Storytellers, and I immediately got out my phone and I'm like, I need to go. We're getting a night. We're getting dinner. Where is it? It is blocked. Everyone booked it. It's completely. I know. Hold on. I did get January 4th, Danielle. If you want to come over for New Year's, I have a dinner for January 4th because that is still the holidays. That's still the holidays. And I think, yeah, it is. It's specifically the Christmas Carol dinner. I did book that. So,
oh my goodness.
If you want a little holiday magic after the holidays, I have a dinner booked. And yes, I also did see Goofy dressed up as Marley. He's completely blue. And
Which
it's
is
so
fantastic.
cute. Adorable. And yeah, I'm like, which I have to go.
the Marley costume's amusing because that premiered with the nightcap version of Scrooge McDuck in Disneyland when it was social distanced, right?
Yes.
So this was right when y'all reopened for that holiday, that weird holiday party.
Merriest Nights 2021.
Where the Muppets appeared and they never appeared ever since then. And I'm still rioting over here in Disney World being like, if you don't want them, bring them to me. And yeah, goodness, another soapbox I could get on. And
I know.
And I was like, oh, so were you just going through the closet and realizing, oh, we haven't used this costume in like 4 or 5+ years. Let's go ahead and bring her back out. You know?
I think that's literally what happened. He looks great. Looks great.
He does. It looks good.
He's got the little ball and chain, you know? But yeah, it's super cute. It's very Christmas Carol themed this year, which I love because Mickey's Christmas Carol is kind of like my favorite movie for the holidays. And it's and they have that, and then they have the gingerbread house in the Grand California that they build every year is also Christmas Carol themed. It's
Mickey's Christmas Carol was really the revitalization animation for bringing back the original Mickey Mouse and Friends characters after Walt Disney's death.
You did mention that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think I said that every year whenever we talk about it. I'm just like,
but it's so special that way.
It is so special. And it's like, you had these characters that were gone for almost 20+ years. And all of a sudden they come back and you're just like, oh, these are the characters my grandparents or my parents were talking about. And it brought it back to a whole new generation. And like, without Mickey's Christmas Carol, we would not be where we are today with animation and like Clarabelle and Goofy and Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse.
Yep. And Scrooge even.
Yep, you're right.
See, I love that. I love that. It's so cute. It's my favorite. And we are actually, my husband and I were watching the 1984, the live version of it. From, I think it's from England. And it was when Tiny Tim comes on the screen, I'm like, we were just shouting the whole time for Tiny Tim because Tiny Tim's my favorite character, and he brings tears to my eyes every single time because at the end they were saying how he could walk again. He's all healthy.
Tiny Tim,
and they
did
found
not die.
He did not die. Oh my God, Tiny Tim. We were just cheering for Tiny Tim at the end. It was hilarious, but it's such a good, heartfelt, and also it's got good lessons in there too. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just love it so much, and I have to do storytellers, so I did book a dinner after the new year.
I'll let you know. I'll look at my dates for
Come
January.
on over. Join me for a post-Christmas feast.
Honestly,
Scrooge McDuck.
or just be celebrating my birthday over there.
It'd be your birthday celebration. Yes.
Because my birthday is December 29th, so it's just like, well...
Come on over. You could celebrate New Year's. You could do New Year's in Disney World, and then on the second, just like be like, okay, bye.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
That'd be fun.
Well, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look. Well, do we want to bring Chris in? Because I think we have one last game for this episode.
Do we have a game for our season finale? Chris, are you there?
Oh. What number is that?
What
button was that? What button was that?
I don't know, but it was magical. It's like Chris
it was
is
nice though,
ascending.
right?
There we go.
Slay.
Slay bells.
Let's try one more time. That one sounds better. Hi, what's up? Let's play a game.
Hi, Chris. Yay!
So we started the season the same way we're going to end the season. We're doing some more Disney filibuster.
Here we go. We get to yap some more.
All right.
And it wouldn't be the holidays if we didn't have some Disney Christmas themed filibuster topics. So we're going to do that too.
Chris does this to give me an aneurysm at the end of the season. No, thank you.
So we've got some hot takes this time. So I'm not sure It's going to be a little more difficult, I think. So we'll see.
Oh, hot takes. Okay.
Oh, no.
Before we get into it, I don't want this to affect your brands. But so you don't necessarily believe in these, and feel free to have a rebuttal towards your argument if you need to afterwards.
Ooh.
None of them are that serious.
What kind of hot water you put us in, Chris?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So this one's going to start. We'll start with Danielle.
Oh, no.
Danielle, for the next 30 seconds, I would like for you to talk about why Disney needs to ditch the Snope. Real snow machines would make the Christmas experience so much better. Go.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we are moving forward in Disney's eco standing and trying to be very, thinking about our environment, do you realize how much soap is put into Florida drain systems every single year with Snope? This is why we must move forward in creating real snow in 90 degrees in our Florida Disney Christmas. This also can be implemented very easily over in Disneyland. It would be better for our environment.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I love that. That's good.
Right. Honestly, the chemicals they use, though, is basically harmless. It's not really that bad. But
do we want soap all over us? You know, like that. They make snow machines. It's like a real thing. That's how they
did I
put
tell you
snow
all
on
about
mountains.
my garland from Main Street?
What about it?
No.
And so because I was a cast member, during 2020, actually in 2019, we bought one of the garlands that used to hang on Main Street, and we have the original tag and everything for it too. And we took it apart, but when we took it apart, we washed it.
Yes.
And because it was just grimy, it was outside. And when we washed it, it reactivated dry Snope on it. And so it's just suds coming down the driveway. And it was Snope.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
It was great.
That's great. Wow. The chemicals and the particles were just waiting in there. And then
they
you just
were.
added water.
They're just waiting, and I just
Oh my
reactivate
gosh.
it with water. I'm like, oh, look, it's snoping down the driveway.
That's crazy. Okay.
All right.
Good to know for the Snope.
So, Megan, this one's for you. For the next 30 seconds, I would love for you to talk about why you think Disney's Christmas food is wildly overrated. The cookies are mid, and the hot chocolate is basically warm sugar water. Go.
Just talk about Disney World.
Okay, so yeah, well, Disney World's food, yes, is overrated, but we'll talk about Disneyland's. Yeah, you know what? All they do is just add more sugar and more cinnamon, and just they bring back stuff every year that's just the exact same. I mean, come on, we need a little bit more variety. The hot cocoa is definitely just the powdered packet mix, and you could totally tell. So, you know what? Better just make stuff at home and maybe bring it with you to the parks. No, save you a little bit of money because, yeah, that's kind of all it is. Just a ton of sugar.
That sounds good to me, though. I love a ton of sugar.
No,
I don't think you were really supporting your cause. I think you were just kind of adding to it of like, yes, this is what the people want.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, that's what I want.
Yeah,
that's
sugar
what I want.
And cinnamon, those are the best things. That sounds perfect.
That sounds delightful this holiday
That's
season.
right, I know. Exactly. Isn't that the point?
Right?
All right, this one's for you, Danielle. For the next 30 seconds, I would love for you to talk about why you think that Disney should bring back the Osborne lights, even if they have to bulldoze something else to do it. Go.
Here's the vision, people. We're going to bring back the Osborne lights, but instead of covering the streets of New York, we are going to cover all of Animation Courtyard and all the way over towards the Pixar area. So this is the area we're going to take over, but it's still going to be the Osborne lights. They're going to be synced to music. We need to bring back the good old days of Trans-Siberian Orchestra and the queen herself of, oh my goodness, what is her name? She does the jingle bell, jingle on the way. Oh my goodness, what is her name? Barbara Streisand. We need Barbara Streisand. The Jewish queen of Christmas. She actually acknowledges that in her album.
I mean,
which is hilarious. I don't know if you've ever listened to the record that song's on, and she's like, "Yes, I'm just a wonderful Jewish woman, but I have a great Christmas album." Like, she acknowledges it, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, we love her Christmas album.
It is.
Yes,
it is. And
right.
that's why
this was a thing.
She slays. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Wait, because you know the Barbara Streisand, she does the jingle bell, jingle all the way, right?
Yeah.
They set the Osborne lights to that song in the last like 3 years of the show.
Oh, that's great.
And it was an acid
I would have
trip.
loved to have seen that.
Just like the back and forth, and then the one, and then she like, because she does that like Broadway style ending, and they're all going crazy, and I'm like, how did we not short circuit the entire power grid of Walt Disney World doing this?
Right. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube ASAP because that is a staple song in our Christmas playlist for our family. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have the album.
Okay.
The vinyl.
Love that.
All right. Last one. This one's for you, Megan. For the next 30 seconds, I would love for you to talk about why Frozen should have been set at Christmas. Go.
Oh, well, it makes so much sense. I mean, you have the snow and, well, actually, no, it doesn't make sense because Elsa's supposed to completely overturn summer. Okay, well, her powers mix very well with the season of Christmas, and it would have been a lot happier of a movie, I think, given the holiday spirit. So, I don't know. I just feel like with her snow powers, she could have made it just this beautiful white Christmas. And even with Olaf and everything, I don't know. The theming would have just made a whole lot more sense, but she had to overturn summer. That was her thing.
Actually, it would have made a lot more sense because we already talked about a lot of like family trauma, right? In the middle of summer. It would make more sense for it to happen during the holiday season.
Oh my God.
Family trauma. Oh my God.
That would have been.
I mean, that's kind of the whole premise of the Christmas special.
It's right. They do have a Christmas special. Yes.
Oh, we have. I'm sorry, as I'm eating my breakfast Pop-Tart. The whole premise of the Christmas special is that they don't have traditions because they didn't celebrate the holidays as a family. And that's why Olaf goes out to find their traditions for them. Oh, it's traumatized.
It's traumatized. That's right. I forgot about that.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate the opportunity to yap more.
Very unhinged.
We'll see you again soon.
See you for season 7.
Okay. It is very amusing that you can tell when we're waking up by the end of the episode. Because we get a little more unhinged and we can really go at it with Chris's games, I feel like. So thank you again, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. So fun. So fun. Well, Danielle, is it time to get into our finalists for season 6?
It's time.
It's time. Now, I do believe I started this last episode. So I think you can recap and get into your 5 first.
Okay. Yes. Hold on, let me pull up the sloth notebook. Here we go. Okay. Number 10 was talking about Christmas around the parks, and it was the Echo Lake Christmas. Number 9 was my favorite TV show characters, and that was Hootie from Owl House. Number 8 was back at the holidays because I was hungry at the time of creating this episode, and it was the holiday turkey everything sandwiches wherever you can get them. Number 7 was talking about our summer soundtracks and specifically about the Merida soundtrack for Open Air and Touch the Sky. Number 6 was animatronic related, and it was our boy Sunny Eclipse from Cosmic Rays. And for me, number 5 is going to be from characters we relate to.
Ooh.
And of course, it's going to be Charlotte LaBeouf.
Oh, you gotta. Charlotte's.
Our queen sitting right there at number 5 to start off our list.
Our wonderful, supportive Southern Belle, Miss Charlotte.
That's right.
Loves that. And it just, yes, that was a must for you. That was your number 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good choice. Good choice. We love her so, so much.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. All right. Well, let's go through my 6 to 10 real quick. 10 was from the animatronics episode, and it's a Walt Disney animatronic at Disneyland. Number 9 was from Summer Songs, and it was Son of Man from the Tarzan soundtrack. 8, movies we'd like to be magicked into, and I chose Avatar for that one. 7, from our Sight, Sounds, and Smells episode, Pirates Water. And number 6 was characters we relate to, and that was Kai from the show Win or Lose, Pixar show on Disney+. All right, so my number 5. Yes. Okay, so we're going to take it back to spooky season, y'all. This is going to be from our spooky season faves countdown, and this is going to be my number 1. I think it was my number one pick, and it's Cars Land in general. You know what? I don't know if it's my number one pick. I'd have to go back and check.
It was in the top 5, though.
It was in top 5. It was in top 5. And it is going to be Cars Land as a whole because, I mean, talking about we love Maters, but I also love the mountains that they turn in like purple and green in the back. And of course, Shaboom, our favorite. Right. I Put a Spell on You as so the lights go in time, in sync with the song. So good. So there you go. And that's my 5.
All right. Number 4 for me, I put, this was kind of in the animatronics realm also. Oh, yeah. But it was one set unit because I couldn't pick my favorite because it would be like picking my favorite child. And it's going to be my Country Bears.
Go Country Bears!
My Country Bears! And I realized, I was like, I was talking to someone the other day about, I just love my Country Bears. And they're just like, well, when was the last time you saw them? I'm like, it's been like 2 whole months. I need to go back and see my bears. How dare I am such a bad mother. I need to go back and see my children.
To my children.
That's funny. Shows I haven't been in Magic Kingdom in a hot second. And I finally got to Hollywood Studios. I have not been to Magic Kingdom again since the Christmas decor went up. And I need to do that sooner than later. So you'll see that content also here probably end of this week. Well, it's already the end of the week. We're already filming this
very soon.
It will happen very soon. You'll see it soon.
Seen it already,
right?
Magic Kingdom. We know it's a little tougher to get to than the other parks. So I understand. It's okay.
I gotta mentally prepare myself.
You do. Oh, good choice. Love a Country Bears. Okay, number 4 for me is going to be from our favorite spots in the parks in the list, and yes, this is my number 1 pick. This is going to be a one particular spot on Rivers of America at night when you're looking at Mark Twain that's docked and Big Thunder. And it's a very still night, so you can see the exact reflection of both in the water on Rivers of America. And it's just chef's kiss. It's so good. It's so pretty. Every time the water is still, I always have to take a picture because it just looks, it looks amazing. Because the Mark Twain's just sitting there. She's done for the night. And all the lights are on and everything. Big Thunder, I always love looking at Big Thunder because it's a beautiful, orange color, almost red. And yeah, just having both of those sitting right there, it's gorgeous. So yeah, I love that is my number 1 pick. It's my little special moment at night. So yeah, that's my number 4.
Well, my number 3, I couldn't just pick one specific topic or thing. I just liked the whole episode we did. And it was specifically, so I picked for number 3, just Bob Gurr. I just picked Bob Gurr.
No, I love that.
I was, y'all, if you did not know, we interviewed Bob Gurr towards the beginning of this season. And it was such a great interview. It was right before the 70th anniversary began at Disneyland. Yeah. And he touched on some really great stuff. And I was just like, my list, I don't even remember what I talked about in that list. I just remember the conversation with Bob Gurr. And that's why I had to be like, no, he's just the entire topic of conversation. Number 3, all Bob Gurr right there.
That's so good. I mean, it was so wonderful. And, we were just grateful to be able to chat with him, I was having a moment, of course, with my Wi-Fi at the time, so that was not great. But being able to chat with him and get his insight and just hearing him talk about, his career, his life, obviously working with Walt Disney himself, it was like so special.
Truck. He loved talking about his fire truck,
his fire engine that he got to drive, or he got to ride in it during the 70th anniversary. Oh, amazing. Gives me chills. That's a good one. I'm glad that you put that on your list.
Go back and listen to that episode, y'all.
You really, truly do it. Yeah. And honestly, all of our guests this season, we had James Monroe Eichelhart, we had Bill Farmer, and of course, I think we had Bob he was our season finale for season 5. But
was he the season finale?
Bill opened us up for season 6, yes.
Oh, that's right. So Bob was technically the finale.
Bob was the finale. Yes.
Dang it! I'm doing such a bad job.
It's totally fine. No. It's totally fine. It's totally fine because we only took like a 2-week break.
We kept talking about it because it was so good.
We did because it was so good. It was so good, and the fact that he was a season finale is totally fine. That you included him in this list. That's fine.
Okay.
But yes, we've had wonderful guests this year. So thank y'all so much for listening to those episodes because truly grateful that we get to do that. Good choice. Okay, my number 3, and listen, I'm not going to rant about it for too long. Yes, it is from my holiday faves, and it's going to be World of Color Season of Light. No, I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go. Like, I don't...
That's your soapbox. You stand on it.
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, because I'm like, World of Color Happiness... Nothing is holiday in there. Absolutely nothing.
Nope.
I understand you wanted to keep it around and not change it because you built it for 70th anniversary, but
Danielle,
flip it over to side B, please. I know you can. Come on. And
get us in the booth. We got this.
Let me at it. Anyways, I really hope they bring it back next year. I was also thinking, Danielle, I had this like weird like moment where I was like, wait a minute, hold the phone. They are closing DCA right now at 9 p.m. That's not how it usually goes. During the entire holiday season, they close it at 10. Disneyland closes it at midnight. No, during the week, DCA closes at 9. I'm like, oh, so you could actually host a party if you wanted to at DCA. You could bring a Christmas party into DCA. I understand not wanting to do it in Disneyland. I get it, because the price of the ticket wouldn't offset keeping the park open for regular guests, right? But you could totally make a Christmas party and put Season of Light in there for the Christmas party. And make a ton of... Like, listen, I'm throwing money ideas at you, Disney. Like,
Megan,
they could do it.
They have our email. They could have talked to us about this. We've already said this multiple times. And if they choose not to do this, or we mention it now, it'll show up 2 years from now. We talked about this also last episode. We know they're listening. We know they are paying attention, but they're not acknowledging us, and they're giving it to us 2 years later. We know you're taking our ideas.
And I get it. I understand.
We're not getting residuals.
I know. Like, listen, like, can you actually just like talk to us? Help me help you. I know that, yeah, it's probably going to show up in the next 2 to 3 years, because first of all, that's how long the approval process takes. Second, that's how long it takes for Disney to actually implement plans. Because like, I know in the next 2 years, Disney has everything set, right? Next year's holiday foods are already set. Let's just put it that way. Okay.
Right. Let's say certain teams have their act together. Others do not.
Exactly.
D23 does not. Yeah, I'm calling you out, D23.
D23. Or like, oh, honey.
Honey.
We love you. I love being a D23 member, but I understand there's going to be a ton of construction going on in the next 2 years, 2 to 5 years in DCA. But you could do a Christmas party, and let me tell you right now, you could make so much money off that, because people are begging. I mean, people want Merriest Nights back for sure. I mean, I had a great time at it, but to put it in DCA, you totally could have a World of Color be the show, have a little cavalcade or something come through, and I'm just saying, people would pay a ticket for that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, yes. Make it a cookie treat trail. You already have a contract with Cheryl's Cookies. Like, just do it.
Totally. Yeah. So, anywho's, there's my idea. And that was number 3. Sorry, Season of Light was my number 3. And it comes as no surprise.
Right. Okay, so then that means that my number 2 is going to be Bill Farmer, because he actually was part of this season. Yeah. It wasn't just me keep ranting and raving about him in the beginning of the season. So yes, Bill, that was such a fun episode.
It was so fun.
I was like, oh, I want to put Potato Land as my number 2, but it was like, no, Potato Land and Bill Farmer are the same. When he talked about it and he acknowledged that he did the Potato Land, I was just like, yeah, that's a great countdown. So it's tying with Potato Land, but also that conversation, but also just Bill in general, because he was so much fun to have on.
Oh, he was so fun. He's such a sweet man, and I just, oh my gosh.
Which, you know how I was saying the statistics at the very beginning? Bill's was not one of the top 3. So y'all are fired, and if you're listening to this episode right now, and you did not listen to the Bill Farmer episode, go back and listen to the Bill Farmer episode, because it was at very beginning of our season. Go check it out. It was so good. That's when you need to go back and listen. It was really good.
He's been goofy, y'all, for decades now, and it's just, he's so sweet. And he does the voice. Don't you worry, he does do it in there. And I think he did another voice. He voices a ton of characters, by the way. Goofy's not just his one character. He is the voice of Pluto technically as well. He's both dogs,
right?
And he did another one that I can't remember what it was. Was it Horace?
Yeah.
Horsecolor? Yeah, I think he did Horace. So anyway, go back and listen to our wonderful friend Bill, because he was a delight to start off this season.
So good.
All right. So my number 2 is our number 2, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
My number 2 I actually have something to say about this. It's going to be from our Disney Easter eggs episode, and it's going to be Fun and Fancy Free, featured in Runaway Railway in the queue.
Yes,
over in Disneyland, and I have a big space in my heart for Fun and Fancy Free because it is something that my brother and I watched on repeat on VHS growing up. Right. We were obsessed with Bongo. For those my YouTube fam, there he is on the back on my back wall. I bought a Bongo canvas, much to my mother's dismay, as she was like gave me such a disapproving look when I told her I wanted that. I was in the store with her. I was like, I want that painting. She's like, really, Megan? I was like, excuse you? Do you not remember us watching Fun and Fancy Free growing up? Whatever.
She's like, no, I put that on to distract y'all while I was trying to get other stuff in the house done.
So anyway, I love Bongo. I love the Jack and the Beanstalk story, and I love Fun and Fancy Free. And it was funny because a video came across my TikTok where it was
the guy that was saying it was one of his least favorites.
Top 10 least favorite Disney after watching all 70 whatever.
Yes.
And Fun and Fancy Free was on there, and I was like, sir,
I immediately thought of you because I saw the same exact video, and
you just don't get it.
Right.
This was technically a World War II film, so it was meant to distract the people from the dismal things that were happening in the world.
And it was not a heavy plot. It was meant to be a filler. It was meant to just basically, they couldn't invest much money into it because they were missing animators.
Yep.
It's a thing.
And that's why they had weird looking puppets. I get it. They're not very nice looking. They're kind of creepy. But at the same time, Bongo was a wonderful, happy, sort of happy story. And Jack and the Beanstalk, which starts off so sad, they're like these poor farmers who are taking a little sheet of bread
that's see-through, and then you put in between a single bean for bean toast in between, and you can see the bean through the toast.
The visuals, then you just realize that it's like, wow, this is actually really good animation. It's a great story. So anyways, that has a special place in my heart, and I was so sad and disappointed. I did comment. I was like, I will not tolerate Fun and Fancy Free slander. No, sir. Absolutely not. You can bash Chicken Little all day long. I do not care. And
Everybody
I understand why that was number one. Yeah. But
the people that
not my Fun and Fancy Free.
The people that love Chicken Little and that will die on that hill is because that was the one movie that they saw, because it was the changeover to computer animation, It was really that big. So it was big in the animation world.
Sure.
It was a time. I went back and watched it here recently too, and I was just like, yeah, the people that really love this and die on this hill are just trying to be ironic, and I fully believe that. That's my hot take, y'all.
And same goes for those who love Cars too. Probably one and the same person. They probably are the same person.
Speaking truth over here. Okay. Anyway.
We love you for it. You do you, boo.
You do you, boo. We won't judge too harshly.
We support your passions. Absolutely. Who are we to judge?
Right.
Oh my gosh, Danielle, we're down to number 1. This is it.
And I can't believe I put this as my number 1.
Oh my god, wait, I can't wait to hear it. Okay.
Y'all can probably guess. You're just like, Danielle, you've already mentioned Country Bears. You've already mentioned Hootie. You've already mentioned Charlotte LaBeouf. Who else could you mention? It's Launchpad McQuack.
Let's
from
go.
Our TV characters. Man, I was like, who... I don't know. I was just going through the things, and I was just like, okay, these are some of my top number ones. These are some of my favorite characters from all these different things. And I was like, Launchpad, and I was like... And so because it got a giggle out of me is why it's at number 1, because it still brings me so much joy just to talk about Launchpad.
Knowing the initial reaction, you got to go with your gut, and I totally support and understand.
No logic, no reasoning, just Launchpad. And that's really who he is as a character. I love no logic, no reasoning, just get big plane, into sky, fly, try not to die. That's literally Launchpad. And
that's great.
Maybe that's just my life motto of going into 2026 is get plane, into sky, try not to die. Like that's, I think, what we're going to try to do.
I kind of love it. That as a motto, it's just jump right in. Don't die.
Be a Launchpad. Don't
be Launchpad.
Be a Launchpad.
Do it scared,
Well, not even
do it not scared,
because
you really don't know what
he's doing.
I know.
And he just does it anyway. He's
no
like,
capacity for fear.
Have the confidence of Launchpad into any situation you go into in the year 2026.
Delulu. Exactly. It's being so Delulu that you can do anything.
Exactly.
Launchpad is Delulu King. Okay. Love that. Good choice. Well, along those, not along those same lines, but along the same lines of, I think you could probably guess what my number one is. Let me tell you the countdown, and then you'll know it. Okay. This is from our movie foods that we'd like to consume.
Oh.
And it's gonna be my number one pick, Kronk's spinach puffs. And let me tell you why. I got to try them.
And we went
to Cusco-topia, and they put two spinach puffs on top of a burger, and they were so good. Yes, it is spanakopita, and it's literally just spinach and cheese and a puff pastry. And I tell you, it's one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. It was so good. It was so good. I downed them both, and yeah. I was so excited that I actually got to try movie food
to this day.
that I've dreamt about for so long, and I will remember it forever. Such a good time. So yeah,
I love that.
They need to keep it around. I swear, Troubadour Tavern can totally make them and sell them for the 25th anniversary.
And I feel like it's such an easy food to make. And it wouldn't be hard. Here in Disney World, you could literally bring it over to the spring roll cart.
Oh my god, because it's almost the same texture and same puff.
You just put it in the same heater anyway.
Right. A little flaky on the outside. It's just spinach and feta cheese on the inside. You can do it. I believe in you.
Literally, yes. Again, Disney, I'm giving you the answers. Just do the thing. Give the people what they want. And then maybe say, idea by the Dapper Danielle and making the Magical Millennial. It's not that hard.
Inspired by Magical
Millennial.
We're here to help you. Anyway, yeah. All right,
rant
y'all.
for next season as well, that we will continue on saying, that we've been saying it for the past 5 seasons. We'll say it again for
haven't heard
6.
the last of it.
You haven't heard the last of it.
Gotta keep saying it. Nope, we say it every season.
That's right.
Oh man, well thank you so much for listening to this final episode of season 6. Thanks for sticking around for our 5th season. We are so excited for our 6th and season 7 overall. Man, we're very, very grateful for all of you. Really appreciate it. There may be a bonus episode for season 6 coming your way because yes, I am going to be on the same coast as the Dapper Danielle, so we might do a fun in-park episode. There is a bonus list coming for this countdown as well. If you're interested, we do have the link in our episode notes for the Patreon, and it's going to be a fun one, I have a feeling. So we appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for listening to the Disney Countdown Show. So excited for our next season. But until then, have a very magical day.
And night-night, sleep tight, dream of churros tonight.
And happy holidays! See you next season!
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.